Hej och välkomna till Erik Penserbank. Jag heter Klas Palin och är aktieanalytiker. Idag ska jag intervjua Oasmias vd Francois Martelet. Very welcome, Francois.
Comida, comida.
Comida, we will do this interview in English, I guess you prefer that? Yeah. Actually, this interview will focus on your transaction that you announced today. Maybe you could just give us a brief introduction to the transaction.
Yeah, I mean, we are planning to raise, 150 million SEK through a right issue, mainly to fund our current operations. So that means, general operation, meaning, business development, finance, and so on and so forth. We have an infrastructure that we need to fund, and at the same time, the money will be used to develop our clinical programs further, Cantrixil and docetaxel micellar. And thirdly, we will be using those funds in order to upgrade, to improve our technology platform called XR17, upgrading to XR18, our solubility enhancing technology platform.
Okay, and the money that you will get from this rights issue, will that cover the clinical development of the phase 2 program for Cantrixil?
That will not cover the full spectrum. So we will be able to initiate the trial and potentially within the next 18 to 24 months to go to the interim results, as long as it will be accepted, both by the Data Monitoring Safety Board and by the clinical design. Above all, with regard to Cantrixil, we will need to go to the authorities, to the FDA, to validate the design of the trial. I don't want to initiate that without that, and also at the EMEA level. But clearly, this is the plan for Cantrixil. There will be some delay with Cantrixil initiation of the study. Why? Because also the manufacturing piece takes a lot of time to secure. Cantrixil is somewhat difficult to manufacture. There is a purification step that is quite unique, which, by the way, is quite good from an IP standpoint. No one can copy us. But look, we will initiate fully the study in 23. And 22 will be to secure the manufacturing piece, to validate the clinical design, to have a number of advisory board meetings with our global opinion leaders.
Okay. And today you also announced that you will be changing the company name. Mm-hmm. Maybe you could just elaborate a little bit why you are doing this.
Well, I mean, at Oasmia, we are now at the end of what I would call not only a turnaround, but also a transformation process. So we have strengthened the management team, strengthened the board, changed the strategy. Before Oasmia was what? A kind of a CDMO company or biotech. So now we are a specialty pharma company focused on oncology, moving to the next step, which is to become a Nordic oncology powerhouse. And having done that, having also somewhat, suffered from the kind of reputation and credibility previously, from the previous management at Oasmia, the previous board, we thought that was exactly the right time to move ahead and to change the name. So Vivesto, in a few words, Viv means life in Spanish, okay, and Esto means this, so this is life. And for a company dedicated to oncology, what a better name than just life? Because obviously our goal is to extend the lives of the patients.
Mm-hmm. And investor that is choosing to take part of this rights issue, could you just give us a clue of what we should expect in the news flow from you during 2022?
Right. So first of all, with regard to docetaxel micellar, we expect the SAC study to be closed by the end of this year. This is one. We expect, as I said, to be in a state of super readiness to initiate the Cantrixil study next year. Then we will have obviously the royalties and milestones from the Apilia launch that will take place this year, this semester in the UK and in Germany, which is, I know there is some delay in the launch, but at least it is happening right now, almost as we speak, through Intervju. And then we are also planning to get the results of our Karolinska Institute work related to the platform technology. There are a number of things that we are exploring in order not only to better understand our technology platform, but also to improve it in terms of a number of factors that I want to go into the details. But that's the plan. And then there is one more thing, Cantrixil is intraperitoneal administration, which is of course, somewhat inconvenient for patients, but for late-stage cancer patients, potentially very useful. But at the same time, we will be initiating some preclinical work with an IV formulation with our platform, because we know that the molecule is not very water-soluble. So it will be enhanced by the platform.
Okay. Sounds exciting. Thank you so much, Francois.
You're welcome. Thank you, Klas.